Go.
Okay, we've gone ahead and bedded the rifle. I didn't show you a video of me actually bedding it because I'm kind of limited for space here, and this is the first time I do this, so I was a little worried that something might go wrong. I'm gonna just explain what I did. I went ahead, as you saw earlier, I had cleaned off everything, ground down the stock, filled up all the holes on the action with a modeling clay. I went ahead and mixed up the DevCon. Made plenty of DevCon because you don't want to be short on the DevCon. You want to make sure you have enough to get it done in one shot. I filled in around the recoil lug in the recoil lug well, packed it in real good, try to get all the air bubbles out of it. Right behind the recoil lug I put a liberal amount in there, and along the little channels on the sides, as well as in the magazine well. I also added a layer of the putty to the stock when I had it outside of the stock, and what that'll do is hopefully it'll help eliminate air pockets and give you a nice dense fill of the putty. I cleaned off as much of the excess as I could. I had quite a bit because I was real liberal with the amount of putty that I put in there. And what I did was I just compressed it with my hands. I wanted a stress-free bedding, and I want to maintain the space between the barrel and the stock. So I didn't put too much pressure. So what I did was I just put duct tape with some napkins around it just to hold it in place. I compressed it pretty hard with my hands, but not to the point where it's too much. I think it's just enough to make sure that the putty sets. And on the bottom, I've got the floor plate on. We didn't talk about it earlier. We added putty to the inside of it. I had taken the spring out of it, added putty to the inside, and again, liberal amounts of the shoe polish. I'm hoping that shoe polish works well because I have quite a bit of that putty everywhere. This is the first time I do this, and I kind of went overboard, I think, with the putty. But if it goes the way it should, the shoe polish will save my action from being ruined. And hopefully I'll be able to pop it out of here tomorrow. So there it is. It's all bedded and placed. And in about 4 hours, the putty will set up a little bit, and I'll be able to come back with a knife and hopefully trim off some of that stuff. And then I'll just leave it for 24 hours. We'll video again tomorrow, and hopefully you'll see me taking the action out of the stock with no problems. That's it?
Yeah.